What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, my girlfriend is sitting just off screen and she's making fun of me as we speak. Additionally, I'm wearing one of her tank tops with dinosaurs on it. It's also a crop top, but we're going to keep that part cropped. 50 likes, and I'll do a crop top reveal. We're using an ALOLAN RAICHU team that is Series 6 legal. It's also got Steelix on it, and it has a coaching Halucha, which is kind of fun. The idea there being that it would be able to coach Steelix or Pinkirchen and potentially go for a late game trick room. If that's your thing, if that's something that you're interested in using, go ahead and like this video, because if this video gets to 35 likes, yeah, we'll still do 35. If this video gets to 35 likes, then I will share the rental code for this team and you can use it for yourself. Otherwise, just like, comment, and subscribe. Help grow the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And let's jump into our first battle, shall we? Interesting. So our opponent brought... this is Raichu's game. Our opponent has a Tentacruel on their team, which I used on that Sea King team, if you didn't see that video. Check that out. But Raichu is really good in this game. Halucha is really good in this game. Pinkirchen should be brought because of those two, and is also pretty good in this game. And then I think probably Clefable. Yeah. Do I want to lead that way, though? I think so. I think I want the option of whether I want to stay in with Halucha or whether I want to stay in with Raichu. And by leading both of them, I can switch Pinkirchen in for one of them. Or if I'm faster than both of their Pokemon, which I think I might be with both. Is that true? Adamant Halucha might not be faster than Charizard. Oh, it might also not be faster than... Tentacruel's pretty fast. Oh, so is Emolga. That's not Emolga. Galvantula. Huh. This is an interesting one. I might just protect turn 1 if it's Halucha, and I might go for a max Mindstorm. Like, say they lead the Weezing. That's what I might do. Although they don't have any fake out users either, do they? So I might not have to max. Let's see. Tentacruel, Galvantula. What's Galvantula want to do? Does it want to discharge? I think I'm just going to Rising Voltage into Tentacruel and switch out into Pinkirchen. I don't want to play any games, really. Not yet, anyway. And if I set Electric Terrain, then it doesn't matter when Halucha comes out. It'll pop that Electric Seed and get real fast. I love all the shinies on this team, too. If you want to use these shinies, by all means, 35 likes, that's all it takes. So easy to just go click the like button. We got a shiny Raichu, a shiny Halucha, and Steelix is also shiny. There's Pinkirchen. Are they going to max anything? I don't think they had any ground types, either. I don't think they could switch in anything that would... Rising Voltage... Nice. Real easy. But what is this Galvantula going to do? String Shot. Interesting. I've seen String Shot used. This is not my first time seeing String Shot used. You just don't typically see it. It's actually really good. See, look. My speed is harshly falling there, and it hit both of my Pokemon. So String Shot in doubles is actually very, very good. Which is funny. Because it's not good. I think I'd like to Psychic into Weezing, and actually I'm going to get big with Pinkirchen. And just go for a Max Lightning into Weezing, too. I want to get rid of Weezing. I don't care if Raichu's not that fast right now, because the idea here is that the Pokemon that are Dynamaxing on this team are typically going to be Pinkirchen and Steelix, and if you have Halucha anywhere on the team, you can just keep using Coaching. And even if you're not in Trick Room, you should have the bulk to be able to live a lot of stuff. So let's see. Struggle Bug. That's going to lower my special attack. Yeah. I don't mind that. Pincurchin's the one that's attacking here. Well, they're both attacking, but Pincurchin's the one that I want to stick around. Citrus Berry. I don't think that's going to help you. I think Pincurchin's still going to pull this out here. This kill, that is. Nice. And now I can go into... I can go into Clefable. Yeah, let's go into Clefable. And that's perfect, because that's Ferrothorn. So we can just Fire Blast into that Clefable real easily. I don't mind using Max Darkness into Ferrothorn as well. Although... no, I want to get rid of the Galvantula if I can. So let's actually Max Geyser into Galvantula. Galvantula threatens Hawlucha more. And Hawlucha can deal with Ferrothorn if Ferrothorn, you know, avoids this Fire Blast or lives it, because we might get Struggle Bugged again. Struggle Bug. Lowering some special attack stats. Did they Dynamax? No, they didn't. Who's going to Dynamax? Somebody's got a Dynamax. Fire Blast. Ooh, that's going to hit. See how little it did, though? Ooh, they missed the Leech Seeds. That's great. You like to see that, for sure. And that did so much to Galvantula just now. That's awesome. Setting the Rain isn't great because of Fire Blast now not being able to do much, but I can now Dazzling Gleam and Max Darkness into Ferrothorn. Is that what I want to do? Will Dazzling Gleam get the kill on Galvantula? It might not, actually. I can just Max Darkness into Galvantula, and if they do live it, or if they don't live it, it'll go into Ferrothorn anyway. But Ferrothorn's going to Dynamax. Somebody's got a Dynamax on their team. They haven't done it yet. Still not going to Dynamax. They must have forgot. Right? Nobody Dynamax. Yeah, the Tendrigol didn't Dynamax turn 1. They're lowering special attack. Do they assume that Pincurchin is a special attacker? We did pluck the Galvantula there. So now Max Darkness can go into... ooh, Power Whip into Pincurchin. That's some good damage. We get that Spadef drop. Oh, but what, they have a Citrus Berry? How many Citrus Berries do they have? Figgy Berry. Oh, that was in the... I didn't realize they were in pinch range. Okay. What I'm actually going to do is just Life Dew. And, yeah, we can Sucker Punch. Unless I think they're going to go for Leech Seed. And I don't. They did Dynamax. So I guess they're not going for Leech Seed. But, it's funny, the Life Dew might actually help us live whatever move comes out here. If they attacked Pincurchin. And if they attacked... If they attacked, Clefable, we have a Babiri Berry. That did nothing. Okay. Let's get this Life Dew. Maybe I'll switch out Clefairy on this next turn if or Clefable. If they didn't attack it, would they go? Yeah, they went for max Overgrowth, probably into Pincurchin. And Pincurchin lives. Thank you. Life Dew. That was perfect. And that's great because it just keeps prolonging their their ability to, or their Dynamax turns. And also it allows Rain to get closer and closer to going down, which is awesome because I would love to be able to use Fire Blast again at some point. Well, I can still use it now. Let's just go for it in the rain. Who cares? We can Sucker Punch again. Ooh, do I want to Sucker Punch again? Do I think I'll die to Iron Barb's damage? I actually don't think I will. Still does nothing. We don't die to Iron Barbs. We get the Fire Blast off. They went for Max Knuckle to take out the Pincurchin. This is interesting. I can do a couple things here. I can go into Pincurchin and not Pincurchin. Hawlucha can either close combat into this Ferrothorn, or it can use Coaching into Clefable to help it live. This Steel move. I think I might want to do that. I could Follow Me into Clefable and Coaching into Clefable. I think I'm going to do that. I think that's the best course of action. Instead of just going for a Fire Blast in the rain again, I think that's my play. Seems strange, but just to prolong this last turn of Dynamax and this last turn of rain, this should ensure that I do that. It's really weird, but I think that's what's going to... Because we still have the Babiri Berry intact, so if they went for a Steel move, they went for Overgrowth. They might not have a Steel move. Yeah, we lived that really good. Okay. Rain stopped. Get a little bit of HP back. And now we can just start hitting close combat and Fire Blast, and one of these two is going to finish off Ferrothorn in this turn or the next. I say that because Fire Blast could miss, but close combat will do it in 2 turns. If not 1. That's interesting. The intention was never to use Coaching on Clefable. But here we are. And that worked out for us. Close combat's going to clean it up. I stand by the play, though. I think that was the safest, smartest thing to do. Ideally, though, what's happening is that you're using Coaching on Steelix and Pincurchin. I just want to make that clear. Good game. Good game to our opponent. Okay, this is... people are using Jolteon now. It's interesting, because Wolfie Glick uses Jolteon. And I'm guessing that's what this is. There's also a Torracat on this team, which is the new Incineroar, obviously. Very interesting. I don't hate Steelix in this game if we can get Trick Room up. That's kind of funny. Yeah, Steelix could be actually really good. We just got to get Trick Room up. Let's see. I could lead Clefable and Dusclops to make sure that happens. I could also lead... What do I want to do? Oh gosh. Maybe I lead Hawlucha Ooh, this is bad. Okay, let's actually just go Clefable, Dusclops, Steelix, and Pincurchin. Go hard Trick Room for this one. Maybe we can get Steelix up. That'd be awesome. That's a pretty good trainer card. Yeah, this is gonna be weird. I wish I had like 30 more seconds with that team preview timer, but it's okay. They led with Torcat, which is sort of the reason why I didn't want to lead Holucha or Steelix, just because of the intimidate factor. And they also led with Talonflame, which means I can follow me and get the Trick Room up in hopes that they actually went for the Tailwind option. They faked out Clefable, and is it going to taunt me? Yeah, nice. Very nice. That's okay. We will improvise. Dazzling Gleam, yeah, because Torcat's not even a dark type, so it's not even neutral. Very interesting. I kind of want to switch out both Pokemon. Is that weird? Let's just Dazzling Gleam. We can stop Gale Wings from being a thing, and we can go into Pincurchin pretty easily here. Pincurchin is an Assault Vest set with Sucker Punch. It's not my typical Curse set, and that's because Steelix is a Curse set with Weakness Policy. Brave Bird into... I'm okay with this. And another Taunt into Clefable this time. Interesting. Now what we can do is... Well, they both have Taunt. That's so funny. I'm going to go into Dusclops, and I'm going to Zing Zap into Talonflame. Somebody's getting arrested outside. Yeah. If they both have Taunt, that's so interesting. Why would they both have Taunt? Oh, Ferrothorn, that was a good switch. I should have gone for Liquidation into the Torcat instead. And of course, Clefable has Fire Blast. I'm switching into a Pokemon that does not. Parting Shot right into my Pincurchin. Our opponent's playing every move perfectly. They're not hurting me, so I'm kind of okay with it. We're probably going to go back into Talonflame here, if I had to guess. Yep. Get very weak Zigzag. That actually did more than I was expecting it to be honest. After -1 and into a Steel type. Good job, Pincurchin. What can I say here? They are just going to get to do whatever they want. So let's just Nightshade into Talonflame, get it a little bit lower, and let's go into Clefable here. With hopes that I can maybe get off a Fire Blast next turn. I don't think they're going to go for a Steel move into Clefable, and even if they do, we have a Berry. The Berry. Say that 5 times fast. They taunted Dusclops, yeah. Saw that one coming. It's interesting. They don't have the most offensive Pokemon in the world, so our Pokemon might be able to operate outside of Trick Room. And we just got taunted, so I can't even... I can just Nightshade into Talonflame. I could switch out, or I could try to get the Fire Blast off, but I think that Talonflame's going to take out Clefable here. But maybe it's okay, because we do have Body Press Steelix in the back. A Flare Blitz. Yeah. And does this Ferrothorn have knockoff? That's my next question. Because if it does, that could be an issue. Yep. Okay. This is very strange and interesting. They brought in Dracovish. Wow. Okay. We're gonna bring in Shiny Steelix here. I gotta get Trick Room up at some point, so I have to go into Pincurchin here. And I have to get big, and I have to go for Max Quake, I think. Yeah. Into the Dracovish. Because we gotta try to take that thing out. And even if we don't on this turn, we can Sucker Punch on the next turn. This is a weird battle. My opponent brought... I mean, Talonflame is technically offensive. And so is Ferrothorn under Trick Room. I'm working on a Ferrothorn team separately, and that is the main attacker on that team. So I'm sitting here saying that he brought all defensive and support Pokemon with Torracat and Ferrothorn, but that's not true. What is getting big here? Is this Ferrothorn? Hello? Okay, I was going to say, you don't Dynamax Dracovish. Dynamaxed Ferrothorn. I wonder what they're going for. Probably a Max Darkness into Pincurchin, right? Trying to go for the Dusclops. Vicious Rend into Pincurchin, actually. Wow. I guess that makes sense. And Max Overgrowth into Steelix. Just going to do very little. Yeah, I don't know if Steelix is bulky enough to live a Vicious Rend. That's going to be the real question. I'm not concerned with how much that Max Overgrowth did. Assault Vest and Choice Scarf on the Dracovish. The Dracovish is definitely using Vicious Rend. We know this. But I could Ally Switch. And try to go for it again. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to Max Quake into Dracovish. If they went for Vicious Rend into Dusclops, then Steelix need to live a Vicious Rend here, and I don't know if that's possible. It is possible. It worked. And then we activate our weakness policy. Let's go, Steelix. Goodbye, Draco. Actually, we live with enough HP that we're going to survive another Max Overgrowth as well, if our opponent went for it. And we're also faster than this Ferrothorn is. So I don't even think Trick Room is the play. Torracat's going to come out, so potentially our opponent could go for Taunt again, but they can't Fake Out. And we are going to go down to -1, but I can still take out this Torracat. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be a lot closer than... It could be a lot closer than it seems. Yeah, I'm going to max Quake into Torcat. What do I do with... I have to go for Nightshade, because they could just taunt me. Yeah, I think I have to go for Nightshade, and I guess I just have to do it into the Ferrothorn. It's not really going to do anything. We need to make sure that we both survive on this turn. They went for Overheat and missed. So that's sick. Okay. Goodbye, Torcat. This is very interesting. We need to live this max darkness, I think. Because if we don't, then I don't know that Steelix can beat Ferrothorn. Oh, it's a max overgrowth. Yes, nice. And Dusclops is faster than Ferrothorn, so we're going to get to Pain Split this thing. That's amazing. The only problem is that we need to make sure Steelix goes before Dusclops, because Steelix is actually not min speed. It's got best speed IVs. So Steelix goes before Dusclops, but Dusclops goes before Ferrothorn. So I don't want to hurt... I could just curse. If I cursed, I'm gonna curse and I'm gonna Pain Split. I want to get that health that Ferrothorn has. I want to take it from Ferrothorn and I want to heal Dusclops with it. So I don't want to attack Dusclops with Steelix. I can't believe Overheat missed. That was everything. Our opponent's been playing so well too. Nice. That did a good amount of damage. I'm happy with that. Power Whip into Steelix. Ooh, Curse actually didn't help me live that. Very interesting. Okay. How many turns of grassy terrain do they have left? One more turn? Okay. It doesn't matter. I shouldn't Trick Room ever. But 2 Nightshades should do it. Can I live a Power Whip? Is going to be the question. Oh, man. We did. I think we're going to take this. Wow. What a great battle this is. Yeah, I think we're going to take it. I think Nightshade's going to do it here. Oh! Oh, man. I can't be mad about that. We barely lost out. If there'd just been one less turn of grassy terrain and they hadn't got that last HP recovery, I think we would have won that. That was so nuts, though. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I really thought they had less than 50 HP at the end. But they got out of range because of grassy terrain. Good for them. I'm also surprised that Power Whip killed Steelix. Steelix's defense is so high, but I guess I'm invested in attack. Yeah, so maybe if I were to share this team code, I would invest it into full HP and full defense instead of attack. Regardless, that was a really great game. Can't be mad. A Porygon Z team. They could also have Imprisoned Trick Room with the Gothitelle. So we gotta look out for that. And what kind of... Actually, you know what? We're gonna lead Hawlucha and Pincurchin here. Yeah. That's gonna be the play. And then we can bring Dusclops and Raichu in the back, maybe? Maybe a Clefable. Maybe Clefable and Dusclops. Yeah, I like that. Clefable and Dusclops. Let's go Clefable and Dusclops because we have a bunch of options by leading Hawlucha and Pincurchin here. Pincurchin can now get coached by Hawlucha if we decide that we want to, go offensive with Pincurchin. Or Hawlucha can go ahead and outspeed their Urshifu and their Porygon Z, unless Clefairy is involved. In which case, well, no. No, that's not what happens then. I could still max what you call it though. I could still max Poison Jab. What's that called? Max Ooze. Like I could protect here, right? I definitely want to Dynamax Pincurchin. There's nobody else I want to Dynamax in this game. But do I need to max... Do I need to Dynamax? I want to, just so I can live whatever the Porygon Z wants to go for here. If they want a Helping Hand, like, that's what's so scary about their lead. They could just Helping Hand Max Strike, and with... What is it? Adaptability? That's what... Porygon Z's thing is. Porygon Z's ability, for anybody who doesn't know, the reason why Porygon Z is so good, its ability makes it stab, instead of 1.5, it's 2. So it gets a ×2. Is that right? That's crazy, if true. It gets a magnified same type attack bonus. So its moves hit super hard, and it gets access to Hyper Beam. What did you do, Clefairy? Follow me. Okay, great. Great turn, I think. Baymax struck into Hawlucha. Hawlucha's going to live this. Thank you. Speed's going to fall, but I still think we're going to outspeed next turn because of Unburden. But let's see how much this Max Ooze does, because even if it doesn't kill, we could Acrobatics into Clefairy on the next turn. That did very little, Pincurchin. I wasn't a fan of that. It's okay. You did your best, Pincurchin. We can Coaching Pincurchin. Although I feel like that's not the play. I could also switch into Dusclops, which I think I'm going to do. And we can max Lightning into Porygon Z, and if it gets redirected, then it gets redirected. Life Orb on Porygon Z, a Violite on Clefairy. You never see a Violite on Clefairy. Just kidding. You always see it. There's not a single move or item that is run on Clefairy more. And they max struck Pincurchin this time, which is so cool. You love that. Wow. Max Lightning did it. I guess that makes sense. We were talking about Stab before. And you get the Lightning Terrain boost. I guess that makes sense. And there's a Talonflame. Okay. I want to ally switch. I do. And I want to max Lightning into Talonflame. I want to get rid of that Talonflame if possible, but if they Tailwind, then Porygon Z is going to be faster than Hawlucha. They taunted. Okay. Nice! Oh, what a turn. What a turn. Wow, what an ally switch that was. And they taunted my Pokemon that is Assault Vest 4 moves. 4 attacking moves, I should say. So I'm alright with that. I wish I had Shadow Sneak now. Oh, I have Sucker Punch. But if they taunt... Are they going to taunt? I could Sucker Punch this Talonflame if I think it's going to go for a move. But do I think it's going to go for a move? Because worst case scenario is I try to Sucker Punch the Talonflame and I go for a Trick Room with Dusclops. You know? Ooh, there's some mind games here. I think I just double into Talonflame. I think. Tell me what the better move was there if you're watching this and you have a better idea for what I could have done. So they taunted, yeah. So Sucker Punch, that would have been devastating if I'd Sucker Punch there. They're going to Dark Pulse into Dusclops. They're going to keep Pincurchin alive. And we're going to get a Zing Zap off into Porygon Z because Pincurchin is slower than Dusclops. That's a great turn. Never mind. You can't give me a better option. You can't give me a better option. That was the option. That was the best option. I just made it. That could have gone so wrong. I'm saying that like that was like the perfect move. But that obviously could have gone so badly. We're going to try and Sucker Punch the Porygon Z. And I think we're going to try an Ally Switch here. Oh, I can't. Right. I could just go into Clefable. But do I think I need to? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go into Clefable here. Play a little hard. They could go for Surging Strikes into Pincurchin. They're going to protect. Okay. Okay. Sucker Punch, not going to work. Surging Strikes went next? Why would Surging Strikes go at... Does Sucker Punch have more priority than Surging Strikes? I guess it must. It must. What's the play? Is Hawlucha slower or faster? It's adamant, so I think it's actually going to be slower. Does that mean I want to set up Trick Room? I mean, they could just Surging Strikes, right? Like that's the issue. Or I could Ally Switch. I could Ally Switch Dazzling Gleam. That's my play. That's my choice. Come on. Ooh. What did the Porygon Z go for? Dark Pulse. We're good. We're good. Yes, sir. Come on. All crits. Oh, right. Life Orb. They were going to die to Life Orb damage regardless. Nice. Single target Dazzling Gleam. This is going to be good. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. Cool. Surging Strikes. Not going to matter who it targets because we're going to kill him with the other one. That was a really fun match. It's really scary to like ignore a Porygon Z like we did. But I'd do it all again. That one turn was huge. Again, like I said, I decided to target the Talonflame. Like I doubled into the Talonflame. And that could have gone wrong. You know, it's really just like, that's the fun thing about Pokemon. It's a guessing game with what your opponent is going to do. And just the fact that they went for the taunt. And they decided, I don't know. Really great match. Really fun one. Good game to our opponent. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you want to be able to use this team with ALOLAN RAICHU, and Hawlucha, and Pincurchin, and Steelix, and why not, Dusclops and Clefable, be sure to like this video, get it to 35 likes. I really like this team. I feel like we didn't get to use all the things that this team is able to do in this video. So getting the opportunity to share the code and making another video with the code to share for you guys would be really fun, because we get to use ALOLAN RAICHU a little bit more. We'd be able to set up Steelix a little bit more. This video showcased how good Pincurchin can be. But ultimately, a really fun team. You're going to want to use it, so just help the video get to 35 likes, and it's yours. It's yours. And there's a couple things that I might tweak about the team. You know, you might not get a shiny Steelix. You might get a min-speed Steelix, which is ultimately better, but less attractive. Regardless, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. My name is Berm, and until next time, I'll see you later.